afternoon. Welcome to Thursday Afternoon Live with Neethu's family. I am Vinod James. Welcome to Reading Live. How are you all? All are doing good? Enjoying your studies as always? I was just going through your previous comments and all, and I was just saying a lot of students have shared, a lot of people have commented. So, and also the number of views that is there. Okay, it's all because of your lovely share, lovely support that you all are rendering towards us. Maya Suresh, good afternoon. As our students are piling up. So, few things about Neethus Academy. Neethus Academy offers you a lot of linguistic training for an array of exams. Okay, so if you want to get insights about it, please do not hesitate to contact the number that you see on the screen. They will be happy to assist you. Rishika, good afternoon. Daphne, good afternoon. Jija Joby, good afternoon. Jinsi George, good afternoon. And also it's so nice to see Nikki Syriac, good afternoon. Nice to see a lot of icons, like number one is getting a lot now. So it's because you are an absolute stunner, every one of you. Okay, those who have that logo there, at least one logo, that means you have shown tremendous support for us. And because of your support, we are so proud to say that we are the leading. You take our Telegram group, we have the maximum students. You take our the very same page that you're watching, we have a tremendous support there. If you look into our channel, we have support there as well. So what else could we ask for, isn't it? The love and affection that you all render to us. It's just, there's no words to thank all of you. Jobita Thomas, good afternoon. So a very good morning, good afternoon, and a good evening to all my lovely students. Why good morning? Because there are students from that time zone. Why good afternoon? There are students from that time zone. And why good evening? There are students from that time zone. So that means you are attending an international class, isn't it? You have people from, Neethu Thomas, good afternoon. Rahul Kumar, good afternoon. You have people, of course, from different parts of India, Nepal, Sri Lanka, Maldives, Mauritius, Malta, Israel, New Zealand, South Africa, different parts of Africa, Philippines, Malaysia. We had people from Indonesia, Singapore, in Pakistan, Afghanistan, different parts of Middle East. What else, isn't it? That's the beauty. And we have just pinned the official Neethus Academy Telegram page. If you have not yet joined, just click that. It will take you straight into the Telegram page as well, because we want to make sure that you all benefited. Simi Nibu, good afternoon. And we have another Telegram group. We only have 2 Telegram groups. Please be aware of it. One is the one that we have just pinned, and the other one is an exclusive reading Telegram page. That also is free, but we will only accept you after scrutinizing. That means, I know that yesterday also there were a few saying that we have sent the details. Our admin members are absolutely trying to check as quickly as possible. Give them some time, because the downpour is so much that we are to check also. Now, why? You might say, why do you want to do this? Because you have to understand this is an online platform, and you have n number of fraudulent people available, and we want to refrain them from, hindering your focus, because they are there with all other unwanted things. Okay, so we do not want them to disturb you, and that's the only reason why we scrutinize you and then only accept. Jasna, good afternoon. Vidya Ranjit, good afternoon. Right. So as you all are there are few who's in front of me who have the exam right around the corner. There are few who are just starting. Okay, there are few who are there with us. Reni Joby, good afternoon. Divya Chandran, good afternoon. Anumol KR, thank you very much, Anumol. You're very kind. Even before I was asking, you have just told every detail that I need. Anumol KR, good afternoon. I'm attending for the first time. I'm from Kuwait. Thank you very much. So Anumol from Kuwait. And why I keep on asking this is I love to know where my students are from. So when you say, okay, I'm from Kuwait, when you say I'm from this, it's an honor to say. Now whenever somebody, like when we talk and all, oh, I'm from there. Oh, I know people from there. It's a privilege to say that, isn't it? Dolly Anthony, good afternoon. Benny Sebastian, good afternoon. So, is there anybody who is attending for the very first time? Like what Anjumol said, Krina, could you add me in reading and all groups? See, Krina, we only have two groups. One is the official one where we have just pinned, you can just join that. And the other one is the exclusive reading Telegram page where once you join this group, the admin will be posting a link regularly where you have to send certain things. And once we check, and also you can tell your counselor if you have, because I know that you're a regular student as well. Rosmi Jomi, good afternoon. Sylvia Eben, good afternoon. Certain new names. Is there anybody else who's attending for the first time? Aringlondo, Adimite attendee, like what Anjumol said. If so, please be kind enough to let me know that you're attending for the first time and where you're from. Sangeeta Kitchus, good afternoon. Ramya Anish, good afternoon. A very, very, very good afternoon too. So as you can see, we have regular batches available, we have crash courses available. And our next regular batch, as you can see, October, November, December. These are the things that makes us proud is because of the trust that you show to us. Even though now it's August, we have filled till those much months in a way in advance. It's the trust that all of you have because you feel that we can be that change in you, isn't it? And that's why if you really look into, our logo says, welcome to the new life. We will make sure that you enter your new life. Of course, it doesn't come easy. Mark my words, it doesn't come easy. But we're very much focused and we know that because you trust us, we will never leave you empty-handed. So as students have joined, and there is nobody else who said that they are new. Charlotte, good afternoon. So let's go into the first one. We'll be talking about a part B. So the question will be coming on the screen. As soon as the question pops up on the screen, do not waste your valuable time. Just do the material, find an answer. Okay, bide the time, and then we will discuss. Of course, we will discuss, but you will have to do it. So the question will be coming. Sumi, good afternoon. Manju Marita, good afternoon. There you have the question. You'll have to find an answer. Do not type the answers. I will ask you when to type the answer. Yeah. Good afternoon. Sorry, the time have just eluded, isn't it? I was just going to say Reena Raj, and then only I realized at the time. So good afternoon, Reena. That good afternoon was for you. The others, hope you have an answer with you. All of you have an answer? Did you all manage time? Can you just comment on the aspect saying that yes, I was able to, or I did it on or before time? Yes, I did. Anything. I want to know how many of you have done on or before. Manju Merita, the first one to reply, done. Excellent. Anybody else who have done on or before time? Sumi done. Okay, excellent. Good. Jinsi George, yes. Okay. Rosmi Jomi, yes. Good enough. So most of you have done, is that? Maya Suresh, yes. Okay. Jobita Thomas done. Atira Prashant, yes. Very, very good. Rishika done. Okay. Simini done. Divya Chandran, yes, I did, sir. Very good. Good. Zinsi Thomas, good afternoon. A very good afternoon. Jija Jobi done. Okay. There are a few other new names which Tina Anthony, confusing. Do not worry, that's why we are here, isn't it? Bijo Wagis, I did it on time. Very good. Vidya Ranjit done. Sheena Biju done. Okay. Nivedita done on time. Excellent. Now, because you all said that you have done on time, may I know what is your answer and where you got that answer from? Be kind enough to tell me where that answer. Jinsi Thomas A, Achama Kewagi C, Suminimmi A. I told you I want to know where that answer is. Anumol KR, Kuwait. Done. Okay, fair enough. Anumol C. Gigi A. See, I don't want just the answer. I want you to tell me where you got that answer from. Jija Jobi A. Sylvia A. Benny Sebastian C. Divya Chandran A. Tina Anthony probably C. Not sure. See, whatever is your answer, you have to stick to that. That is where you have to start telling. You have to start trusting what you feel. So C A. Neethu Thomas A. Sheena Biju A. Jinsi George, okay, the first one to give me an explanation. A from first two sentences, okay, fair enough. Christina A, Nivedita A. Right, Renu Praveen A. So as you have all started saying A, B Anumol KR, okay, fair enough. Please stick to one answer, yeah, do not keep on changing. Whatever is it, just stick to it. Manju Merita, I got A. Vidya Ranjit A. Okay, fair enough. Now you'll have the question back on the screen. So what are the things? So meaning the first and the second line. Okay, fair enough. Rosmi Jomi A. See, you have to always remember, you have to, what are the things that you really have to be concentrating on when you're doing part B? Part B, you have to read the question first. Please do not for any other reason, okay? It's not to challenge you, you might be a voracious reader, you have the capability. It's not about that. We are talking about time management because we need to get that, isn't it? Gigi is saying from first sentence, okay, fair enough. Now, what are the things that you have to really concentrate on? First and the foremost important thing that you have to is read the question. As you read the question, underline the keywords in the question, understand the question. Very, very, very important because you're going to relate your answers to your question. So let's see. The email reminds staff that they should. So staff should. That is enough for me. Okay, it's a reminder, of course, I know that. But when I look into the question of staff should, that means, okay, it is understood. The others are inferent to me. Okay. Now, after that, you have two options. You can read the question, answer option. And like me, I read my answer option, underline the keywords in the answer option. Then I pick it up from the paragraph. If you are the other way around, you want to read the paragraph so that you can remember and pick it up from, no problem. Anyone. But stick to your plan. Now, option A, the answer keywords are never leave linen skip unattended. So, never leave skips or never leave linen ward. That's okay. Anything is fine. Option B, not enter without authorization. So, not enter authorization. Option B, avoid placing soil linen unless it's full. So, avoid placing full. That's enough for me. Now I'm going to read the passage. So I know never leave unattended, do not enter, avoid placing. So already if it is not full, then you place, or else you avoid. Now to all staff, do not skip anything. Read everything. So recent accident, linen. So it's due to some accident they are sending this email. In recent days, there have been a number of minor accidents due to overfill linen skips being left alone the ward in non-allocated areas. So what is the problem? The staff is reminded that there has been accidents which has happened due to overfill linen skip where they have left unattended. So slightly, or to be very precise, it's straight away saying that okay, this is that. So what happened? This creates an unsafe environment for our patient, staff, visitor, must be avoided at all costs. So now this creates, what creates? Leaving the overfilled bags unattended in the allocated area creates, and so now I'm sure that this can be the, but I'm not confirming because you have more, they can refute later. So any soil linen must be placed in skips, okay, with the bag inserted at the point of generation. For example, at the bedside should only be filled to a maximum of 3/4. 3/4 means, as I mentioned, this is quarter, this is half, this is 3/4. That means 3/4. Okay, capacity to avoid overflow. So it should not be too much filled. So avoid placing soil linen in bag unless it's already full. No, they are clearly saying it should only be kept 3/4, only till this, not too full. So that is eliminated. The linen skip should immediately be transported to the dirty linen room for collection. Staff handling linen should practice hand hygiene at all times to prevent contaminating clean linen. So not to enter without authorization again is nowhere mentioned. So of course the answer is the purpose. That means the email is to show the staff that you are not supposed to leave the linen skips unattended in the ward. Why? Because it has caused. Understood? So congratulations, although most of you have said A, but there was an equal proportion of C as well. So did you understand why A came and why C is not? Any doubts? If you have any doubts, please be kind enough to clarify. Jinsi, thank you for that smiley. Sorry, that emoji. Neethu Thomas, thank you for that emoji as well. Sumi, keep on dancing. That's what I love about. You should enjoy your achievement. Keep on dancing. Manju Merita, thank you for that emoji. Rishika, keep on dancing. Absolutely good enough. You should be proud about your achievement. Good, good, good. Manju Merita saying clear. Vijovag is clear. Jinsi Thomas, yes. Maya Suresh, yes. Very good. I love to see those responses from all of you. See, the more you respond, the more enthusiastic I will become, isn't it? It's, of course, it's a virtual reality, and the only way that I can understand, I can gaze that you are all there with me on the way that where I want, or where you are is only the way when you respond. That's the only time we can assess. Good enough. So thank you for all those students for those lovely reply. Any doubts? No doubt. Even though I have seen a lot of new names, okay? And I am so much obliged on behalf of Neethu's family. I'm obliged. I'm saying that obligation to all of you because of your lovely share, your support. All these are happening for us. Okay, so couldn't take anything away from each one of you. Right. So as you have said, no doubts. Let's go into the next one. What is the next one? The next one is part A, which I've already shared. Okay, the very same page that is there, and also the first hand information comes in the Telegram page. Okay, so what is today's material and how you felt about today's material? That's the most important thing. What is today's material? Please let us know how you felt about today's material. That how is important. Why? Because that how, that gives us insight. Neethu madam, adrenalectomy. Very good. So Manju Merita is the first one today. Say all those. Good enough? How you felt about Anumol again? Manju Merita from Saudi, Anumol from Kuwait. Okay, fair enough. Manju Merita tricky. Rosmi easy. Okay, Jobita easy. Okay, Maya easy. Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. So it's a mix of Neethu Thomas, adrenalectomy. Jinsey George is also saying tricky. Okay. So tricky, easy, tricky, easy. Rishika is also saying little bit tricky. Okay. The safest option, isn't it? So can you add me in Telegram group, sir? Jinsey, you have to send that request to our admin. They will definitely look into it. Okay. Daffin tricky. Okay. Now tricky is more compared to easy. Tricky is a bit more. Let's see. Now, because I've got a gauge, okay, even though there are so many of you are reluctant to comment, I don't understand. See, you're here to study, isn't it? You're not here about who guesses, who gauges about it. Let them gauge. It's not going to have any implication on you. Yeah? So please have that. Tell yourself, see, I'm here with a purpose. My purpose is to make to my dream. Yes or no? That's where you have to start telling. Neethu Thomas, little tricky. All right, now let's see. Let's go and see. I hope all of you have taken the printout. All of you have done the material. So now the material will be coming on top. So what is the thing that we have to really look for? See, part A is the first thing that you get when you're doing your reading exam. You'll have to tackle this. 15 minutes. Simi Nibu saying tough. Okay. 15 minutes is what you have. In that 15 minutes, you are expected to tackle 20 questions. Okay, so 45 seconds per question. Skimming and scanning is called the strategy. Skimming is quick look, scanning is detailed look. So how much time that you can take? You can take about 1 to 2 minutes maximum to skim through, and as when you're skimming, you're going to underline the keywords. Now keywords are important. See, students keep on underlining like this. Any use like this, you wouldn't even know what are your keywords. Keywords should be key words, not key sentences. Yeah. So always ensure that you are underlining what is important. And you should roughly take about 15 seconds. That can be for each text. And as when you are skimming, you should remember, okay, text A is about this, text B is about this, text C is about this. See, for example, text A, body's 2 adrenal glands, each of kidney, so part that makes up hormones, endocrine system. So they're talking about metabolism, blood pressure, blood sugar, other tumor benign. It's not cancerous, adrenal not common, surgery may be written too much hormones, adrenalectomy is needed. If the cancer any part of both adrenal removed, you will take medicine to rest of your life to replace hormones. So, okay, generally about an introduction about adrenal, hormones and endocrine system. Option B, invasive surgery. So anything with regards to any of the surgery options, okay, I know that where I should go. So what are those surgeries? Laparoscopic surgery, posterior, peritonoscopic surgery, or you can say PRA, robotic surgery. So that is done. General risk. So any risk, complication, issue, I can go to C. Now this is how you remember what you have. Okay, go through Cushing syndrome, 1 to 2%, 1%, and all those percentage, DVT, pulmonary embolus, 6%, and all those. And now D, they're talking about a study. Now I know my text A. After this, I'm going to go to the question. So there are 3 types of question which you have to always remember, and the instruction should be by hearted. 1 to 7 is called match the following question, where the instruction clearly says you are only expected to write out of these 4 letters any one. And you can use these letters more than once. That's okay, because you have 7 questions and we have only 4 texts. Of course, it's understood. Now, underlining keywords in the question is also very important. If your skimming is proper, let me be very straight to you. If your skimming is proper, you can remember what is there in each text. Answering 1 to 7 is a piece of cake. Just a piece of cake. How will show you. who are more prone to get affected by infection following surgery. Now, following surgery, where prone to get? Is it under risk or is it under surgeries? It should be definitely under risk, isn't it? So that means now go and see where are they talking about all these people who are getting problems. So let's see if that is there in C. I am saying it should be there in C. So what are the general risks? The infection are common in patients with Cushing syndrome. So what the answer? The answer is C. Understood? Next question. Alternative measures to be adopted. Production hormones. Post-removal both glands. I know that I have removed post-production hormones and all in A. Now let's see if that is there. If both adrenal glands are removed, what is the problem? You should take the medicine for your rest of your life. So what becomes the answer? A. Question 3. How does the diameter adrenal mass determine the selection of treatment? So where are they talking about diameter? Diameter, I know that when I was skimming, I know the diameter is here. So diameter as a word is such as mentioned. So what is that? If diameter is less than 4, what do you do? If diameter is greater than 4, what do you do? So what becomes the answer? The answer is D. Excellent. Now next question. Common complication faced by 50% of cases after procedure. So after procedure, where? It should be there in risk, isn't it? After procedure. So what is that? It occur in about 1 in 2%. So 1 in 2 means 50%. That's called synonymous language. So the answer is C. Understood? Why do we conduct adrenalectomy? So the reason to conduct adrenalectomy, where it should be there in the general introduction, isn't it? An adrenalectomy is often done to remove a tumor. So the answer is A. What are the common imaging tests undertaken to diagnose adrenal mass and its consequences? So where are they talking about all these consequences? Consequences, risk. C. Now let's see whether it is there anywhere in C. What are the imaging technology that is being taken? You have a lot of imaging technology where general risk is already paraphrased, isn't it? A lot of imaging technology are as such mentioned in C. Okay, good enough. Now, who assists performing surgery for viewing internal organs? So who assists? That should mean you know it because you have already studied it. But still, if you are not aware, who will assist? You go to surgery. Who is assisting? A small camera called laparoscope. So the answer is B. Okay, right. Where? Okay. The next set of questions are 8 to 14. These are called short answer questions. Okay. These short answer questions, you have to always remember these instructions should be by hearted. The answer can be a word, short phrase, numbers, or both. Sixth answer is C, because they're talking about complications, isn't it? I'm sorry, sixth answer is D, because they're talking about imaging technology, isn't it? They are talking about, I just missed this thing. So the answer to question number 6 is D, okay, because the MRI, CT and all are all mentioned in D. Just the way that I wrote my spelling was wrong, sorry. So the answer is D, okay. Answer to question number 6 is D. Thank you, Husini Thomas. Now, again here, you're going to underline the keyword. Which invasive techniques demand the incision of on the back? So invasion technique means surgeries, isn't it? Surgery means you straight away go to B. Why? If I remember, those are the places where invasive surgeries are there. Now my next keyword is back. My keyword is back. So the safest one is PRA. Why? We need to manage time. You can write posterior retroperitonoscopic surgery, no problem. But if you don't have time, because the abbreviation is given in the text. If the abbreviation is given in the text, you can always use it. Okay. So the answer is PRA. Now question number 9. The ultimate outcome of deep vein thrombosis. So deep vein thrombosis is DVT, you know that. So is there anywhere that DVT is mentioned? The ultimate problem of thrombosis. So the ultimate problems and all those things are mentioned. What happens with DVT? Another potential problem for any type of surgery in blood clot inflammation, DVT or deep vein thrombosis. What happened? These blood clot can break on, off and travel to lung, causing pulmonary embolus. So either you can write PE or you can write pulmonary embolus. PULMONARYEMBOLOUS. Okay, please be aware of the spelling. Jobita, you have written embolus as EMBOLOUS, but in the text it is given as EMBOLUS. So just check the spelling when you're writing. If you have written it deliberately or if it's a typo, no problem. But be aware these kind of mistakes can happen on the day of exam. Tests conducted extensively to evaluate the presence of Cushing syndrome. So Cushing syndrome, where is it mentioned? It is as such mentioned again in C only, isn't it? Why Cushing syndrome as such mentioned? So what is its test done? The test is done as, and the need for blood, the Cushing syndrome test is, the answer is endocrine. Okay, so because it is the endocrine that will give you, and you get that from Cushing syndrome is in here, extensive endocrine test. So test is already there, so you are expected to write only endocrine. Jobita, no extensive endocrine test. Endocrine. What is the test is the question. So endocrine is the answer. What may be usual nature of tumor with adrenal glands? So usual nature and all, okay, it should be there somewhere. So what are they saying? Andelectomy often done to remove the tumor. Most of these tumors are benign, BENIGN. So the answer is benign. Question 12. Very short nap taken by the intestine post any surgery done on the abdomen. So very straight, isn't it? They're asking you some. So where are they saying? Any surgery in the abdomen may cause intestine to fall asleep for a brief period of time. So brief period means short time. And it's called ileus, ILEUS, because it happens at less than 3% after the day to week of the operation. So all the other keywords are as such. So ileus is the answer. Device to which surgical instruments are attached to perform the robotic surgery. So robotic surgery do you need? Okay, go straight to B. What are they talking about? Robotic surgery. What is the device? The device is the instruments are attached to mechanical arms. So it's a two-word answer. MECHANICALARMS is the answer. So what constitutes the adrenal gland? So the answer should be there in where? Where should the answer be? It should be there in A. Why? The adrenal glands are a part of system that makes hormone called the endocrine system. So the answer is endocrine system, ENDOCRINE That wraps up short answer question. Now for the final stint, and these type of questions are called fill in the blanks. Instruction as such similar to short answer question, but here redundancy you have to be very cautious about. Even an article, if you repeat on your answer, it will go wrong. So be aware of it. About 6% of patients post to open adrenalectomy has a chance to getting infected with dash. So 6% and all those, that percentage is mentioned where? I know it is mentioned in where? In C, isn't it? So now what are the complications that they get? So 6%, it is there. So what is the complication? Lung infection, that is pneumonia. So you can write either lung infections or you can write pneumonia. Anything is an okay answer. Don't write both. Yeah. The occurrence and non-occurrence of dash clearly assessed by a ratio of serum potassium, plasma, aldosterone concentration in hypertensive patient. So all these keywords, I know it comes from where? It comes from text D, isn't it? Serum potassium, hypertensive patient. So what is it? Occurrence and non-occurrence. Occurrence means non-occurrence is this, occurrence is here. So what is the answer? It's hypersecretion. Hypersecretion. Excellent. Question 17. The dash produced by adrenal glands controls important body functions. Important body functions, I know it is mentioned in A. Now, what is the problem with A? So, who is controlling? So, the hormone controls metabolism, immune system, blood pressure, blood sugar, and other important body function. So, who is controlling? Hormones. So, the answer is HORMONES. Question 18. Considering the dash is essential if adrenal mass is not less than 4 centimeter has irregularities. So this not is important. Not less than 4. So not less than 4 means, where are they saying not less than 4? Where are they saying not less than 4? So greater than 4. So is it less than 4? The question is not less than 4. So it should be greater than 4. So consider percutaneous biopsy. It's a two-word answer. PERCUTANEOUS BIOPSY. The penultimate question for today. Even though, see, always remember this, even though is a two-word. Adrenal glands are placed near big blood vessel, the need for dash is evitable post-surgery. Evitable means what? The least chance. So you have to always see, even though, what are they saying? They're talking about, again, it should be there in there, some complication, isn't it? So let's see what are they talking about. All those keywords are as such mentioned in risk. It should be there in risk. So they are saying, although the adrenal glands sit next to some of the biggest blood, what are they saying? Significant blood needs blood transfusion. So the answer is blood transfusion. BLOODTRANSFUSION. The ultimate question for today. Dash is a small camera. So small camera, I know I have already done that. Even though incision, abdomen, clear view, internal organs, I know it is called laparoscope. So LAPAROSCOPE is the answer. So I have wrapped my 20. Now it's high time that you start telling me what are your total scores, or if you need any assistance with regards to any of the questions, or if you have any doubts, please let me know. Would be happy to assist you. Any doubts? Gija 19, absolutely good enough. Very, very good. Keep it up, keep it up. Anumol, it's not laparoscopic, yeah? What is that? Laparoscope. Jobita 19, absolutely good enough. You all said tricky, but you're all getting 19. Now you have tricked me, is it? Good enough, good enough. How about others? See, don't worry about what others are saying as a score. I want you to tell me what are your scores. Tafin 16, good enough, keep it up. How about others? Manju Merita 18, good enough, keep it up. Rishika 19, both have said tricky as well. Again, 18 and 19 is fair enough. Good. Jasna Noble 19, good enough. Good. Any doubts? Anything that you want me to clarify? No doubts. Okay, what else could any trainer ask for after all telling and everything? You don't have a doubt. That means you're all absolutely gorgeous students on the aspect. You are there, you're doing things. And once again, thank you for making me recorrect. I am a person who would always accept my mistake, because I read somewhere very quickly, I read it as C. So very sorry for that. The answer to question number 6 is D. Neethu Thomas 17. Good enough, good enough. Because I'm a believer, negative criticism is something that will make you go the right way. Jobita, thank you. So as you have started saying thank you, it's high time on behalf of Neethu's family. A big thanks to all of you for giving us another. Sir, can we write an Ilias? See, an Ilias is fine because it's a short answer question and is already mentioned in there. So this kind of article is not a problem in short answer question. Yeah. Anumol 16, good enough, good enough. So first time 16, good enough, keep it up. So until and unless I see you tomorrow, adios from all of us. God bless you all. Take care. Bye.